Hey, Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. Excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And here we go on EA Sports. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Brown-headed Falcons for their first possession. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick, instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running this one left. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards. He threw 4 last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week. It really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end. And he and his crew got to get it done today.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 22 out of that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Brooklyn.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from the score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They give it to him again. Ooh, awfully close to that line to gain. Stopped though, made it the 46. 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
3rd down.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Brooklyn first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Back to the well again. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Right up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Another Brooklyn first down. An 8-yard pickup. And a Brooklyn first down.
This time it's a passing play. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hand off to the back. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
And it's 3rd down.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Goes for a gain of just 1. And that means first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And second down only works out for a yard.
Nick Scorton on the tackle. A gain of 2 on the play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one is going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Patterson now to return it. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Lone back gets the handoff. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Throwing now off the play action. That one's complete right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. Here's the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's gonna have this one down to the 37. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They're going play action. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. Throw here, 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing it again here. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
14 more yards. That's another Falcons
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
George Pickens, incomplete. Brings up second and goal.
He gets it headed right. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
Here he goes, third and long. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Offense to the line. Here we go. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Dump off to his fullback. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards on the play, and enough for a first.
10 at the 39-yard line.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll throw here on first. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up second and a yard at their 48-yard line.
Running for the marker on second. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's good.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Give now to the running back. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Running back gets it on the draw. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Here they go, getting set for third and 4.
And it's third down.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And 4th and 4 coming up. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Get him, get him. Hey, my man, my man, my man.
To throw here on first down. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pass play on first and 10. This one taken in by Kraft. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He's going to throw it again. Catch made over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They are throwing it again. Brought in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. 3rd down from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing a 4th down. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender. And when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away. Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch, whole new ball game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This makes it up to the 25. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These 2 teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Dante Kent with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors back out on offense. They're running back, headed out once again. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Working on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Second down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He hands it off. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
He's brought down by Latu.
To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. They give it to him again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's another Brooklyn first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Brooklyn first down.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives him a first down.
First down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
It's on target to Williams. He has the touchdown. These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 6.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pass play now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, play action. Complete out to the right. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41.
Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
They'll take over.
The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, push.
Sending him on the dive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Brooklyn.
Drive play straight ahead. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives him the first.
Gain of 12. And the Brooklyn first down.
after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Number 33.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking in the air here. Dumps it off to his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less than
Trying to push this past the marker. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down.
10 at the 17-yard line.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another Brooklyn first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll send him up the middle. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Falcons 6.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they just saw that lead stretched out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds a man right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Man in motion here. Burrow on first down. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Burrow from the gun. finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
Again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
Here again, it's Burrow. Cut out left. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
A gain of 12.
1st down from the 42.
And the Brooklyn first down.
Here's the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now with 2:09 left on the clock. We got a timeout from the defense.
2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, check.
There's a dive up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. They're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. So now here's 3rd and 5. That's complete. Here's Thornton. Through the middle. He does it. Touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Burrow now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
A loss of 6 yards brings up
Throwing now. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Offense is hurrying. Time running down.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Their offense running back out now. And even with a good amount to the final 2 minutes remaining, no timeouts left, so they should be able to kneel this out. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.